Lazy Luther onto the floor. I just got to meet this guy just a few hours ago. We were prepping for this. I never met this guy in my life, but he seems pretty cool. So I'll let him take the stage for now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am Lazy Luther, and these here fellas be the Sugarloaf Mountain Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. If you excuse me just for a second, I'm going to go talk to the boys and find out why they followed me up the stairs but not into the auditorium. Boys, what's going on? What do you mean you're still? Your steel's back home. You women folk can take care of your steel. What? Busted up? What do you mean? How do you know that? Petunia sent you a picture on her celly phone? Let me see that infernal device. Oh no. Oh dear. Boys, I really feel for you. Was it revenuers? Oh dear. Boys, I understand you're really broken up about this. I understand, but these people are expecting us to perform. What are we going to do? You can't perform? Why not? I understand you're broken up about it, but what? You're afraid the revenuers will recognize you? Someone take your picture or something? Oh, I see. Well, what are we going to do, boys? The show must go on. That is the most boneheaded idea I've ever heard. You really think you can pull that off? Well, I guess we got no choice. I'll try to explain it to them. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a bit of a problem here. It appears the revenuers have found the Sugarloaf Mountain Boys still and have busted it up.
Oh, no!
Yes, it's terrible. G-men have no respect for the sanctity of a steel. Steel's been in the family for generations. Now the boys are really broken up about the loss of their steel, but worse than that, they're afraid that the revenuers might find out about, they might see their picture or something like that, so they're afraid to show their faces. So they came up with this idea that they're going to sing out in the foyer real loud, and I'll just kind of point the microphone in their direction, and that's supposed to work. But there is a problem. And that is this. The boys are used to performing for hill people. In your mind, that would be hillbillies. Now, hillbillies are a different kind of people than flatlanders. No offense. They're different than flatlanders or the city folk. They're very energetic. And they do not sit down while the music is playing. They stand up. And they cheer, and they stomp their feet, and they clap their hands, and they hoot, and they holler. And the boys are used to that kind of feedback so that they can play and sing really well. And being there out in the foyer, you're going to have to really outdo yourselves if they're going to perform well for you. So if you could all stand up, I know you're hot and you're tired and everything else. But you can all stand up and let's see, can you stomp your feet? Can you do it in time with music? Can you clap your hands? Okay, you can clap your hands. That's good. Can you hoot? Can you holler? Well, that's good. Okay. Well, we have learned. I know you are a dance establishment, and we have learned through experience, especially with our hillbillies, that. When the singing and picking is going on, the people dance, and they dance very energetically. And so I just want a note of caution to you young men. If you're dancing with the ladies, if you could be very careful and not throw them into the air. As I noticed, there are rafters here. We do not want them to hit their pretty little heads on the rafters. So if you could restrain yourselves from that. And ladies, we know from past experience again that you can become very excited when the music is playing. And we just want to explain that we have no desire for any souvenirs. So if you could restrain yourselves from throwing anything onto the stage, that would be greatly appreciated. And also, speaking of souvenirs, these are clothes. These are my clothes. I'm rather attached to them. Especially my hat. This hat was given to me by my grandpappy many years ago. It was brand new then. Several concerts later, and me having to rescue it from many excited young ladies who wanted to appropriate it as a souvenir. Many young ladies wanted to appropriate it all at the same time. And it is now in the condition that it is in right now. So if y'all could please restrain yourselves and try to keep yourselves under control, that would be fantastic. Now there is one other problem. The airplane company, we shipped our instruments up here to Lynden, Washington. We wrote it down Lynden, Washington. They wound up in Lisbon, which I hear tell is in a country called Spain. It's across the ocean out that way somewhere. So we do not have our instruments, and that's going to make it very difficult for us to perform. Although through the marvels of modern email and electronic devices, we do have our normal music on the music machine, as Mr. Carter has given you a sample of it already. So we'll play the music, but us boys will have to pretend to play instruments. Of course, you will not see them, they'll be out there, but you will see me. So we will sing and we will play instruments at the same time. So without further ado, we want a song we want to sing for you. And here goes.
Sorrow. It'll meet you on God's shore.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Sugarloaf Mountain Boys.
And one more time, round of applause for